For my video on communicating with colleagues, I'll be discussing the importance of a positive environment in the dental office. DA2s, they do a lot. They set up for procedures and they do sterilization. They help greet patients and they help patients check out. But while doing all this, there can be problems. For instance, if two DAs are constantly at each other's necks, they can actually sabotage each other's procedures, which is, well, not really sabotaging them, they'll be sabotaging the patient's care. Conflicts that can arise like this can actually get them terminated from their job. Ways to fix this, for instance, if the problem is that one DA keeps shopping for folders and like, hey, this one's just a C crown, the other one is a whole endo procedure. I can leave this endo procedure for the new hire that just came in, who's a dental assistant, and I can just do the C crown, and then then the doctor will be in there the whole time, and I don't have to do anything because my patient already left. For the other dental assistant will soon get tired, and she might choose to leave, or he/she might choose to leave, look for an employment elsewhere because there's just too much over here. Another way, that dental assistant who chooses to leave, they can also express their feelings to the other dental assistants. Like, every day I come out of here, I'm exhausted. At other places I worked at, it wasn't as bad, but I noticed, this, that if, we can, if they can come up with a compromise, with the problems, like to fix the problem by saying, okay, if this patient comes in, I get them. The second patient that comes in, you get them. And then, it goes in order. Instead of, saying, oh, I'll just get this one, I'll skip this one. That would be an easier way. If not, before going to management or the doctor to complain, because if you go there, you're basically tattletelling on the other one when you could actually just go to one another and just try to resolve the problem between them. By also going to the doctor, the other one might be like, oh, she's trying to get me fired and all this stuff. That could come up to be there, become a toxic environment with each other. They're probably, and so it'll be best just to talk it out with each other. We do spend more time, at work than we do with our own families. So our colleagues are kind of like family. We really have to, really have to work together to get everything done, and so we'll leave home happy. But then again, stress can happen and things happen. But that's at work. Whatever happens at work, you leave at work. Let's see. Another thing. Let's see. A problem that we had at my clinical site was at sterilization. Someone was taking the pouches and they were, you'll load the instruments in and you'll seal the bag. They were sealing it too far to where they would seal almost half of the instrument, or pass too much. By doing this, it can, once we load them into the autoclave, they don't get sterilized. They don't get properly sterilized. I think one of the DAs, they noticed this. She did not like it. She was upset about it, but she didn't go out and be like, hey, who did this, to every single DA2, and be like, hey, did you pack this packet and all this? This is all wrong. And, he didn't really go out there pointing fingers. So what she did was that she fixed the other ones that were done also wrong. And she wrote on that one, it was a syringe. She wrote on it, please don't do this. And she put it right above the sink. And of course, the ultrasonic, you have to dump everything in there, wash it out. And if people, so everyone, everyone's going to go by that. Everyone, during the sterilization process, you're going to see that it says, please don't do this. And they're going to stop doing that. So that solves the problem, instead of pinpointing who it was. So that can also help the dental team by not pinpointing people. Let's see, also just being nice to each other, saying please and thank you and doing things for one another, it's always nice to do. Like if one person's like still with their other patient and they have a patient coming and and the DA, and the other DA is just waiting on the doctor to come visit their patient, they can set up the other room if it's free. If they know what tooth it is going to be and everything, they'll just set it up for the other patient who's taking a little bit longer. So that dental assistant doesn't have to, as soon as they dismiss their patient, doesn't have to rush back and do all that. Because, of course, the schedule can get messed up like that. And if everyone's helping each other out, then it won't get messed up and everyone gets to go home early and happy. And so that's some of the ways it can do. So that can happen. So communicating with colleagues is very important. To the schedule, to patient care, to one another's health, and also, probably to money-wise too, on raises and all this to the doctor. Doctor may notice and be like, hey, you're actually like helping out a lot here, and that could lead to a promotion. All right, well, that is my video for today, and thank you so much for watching.